back to another Cruising the Rideau Canal video. Today we're about 10 kilometers north of the Long Island flight locks where we left off the last video. The channel behind me right here on our starboard side takes you up to Monterey. I guess there might be, based on Navionics, there might be a little anchorage up there, a little marina, maybe a little town dock. Doesn't look like a very big, wide channel. Not the direction we're headed today, so I can't give you any information on that truthfully. Like I said, we're about 10 clicks north of Long Island Lock. And if you haven't watched my intro video where I just cover some of the basic stuff in the canal, you may wonder why the speed limit and the distances all in the canal are in kilometers and not in like nautical miles like they should be for a waterway. Well, yeah, watch my intro video right here. Basically has to do with a Parks Canada mandate from the government. Anyways, we're slowly chugging along here more and more. The stretch between the top of Long Island and the next set of locks is about 40 kilometers. So if you're you know, a 6-knot kind of person, that's about 4 hours. There is, as you can see, the shore is like right on top of us on both sides. I'll spin it around, maybe you can see that right there in the distance by the green mark and the little duck. That's the no wake sign. Now it does say finished on this side. I'll have to zoom the charts out to see if there's actually a spot I can get up and go. I don't think we've got, might be, you know, maybe a kilometer and a half is all we've got before we hit the next no wake zone. The river on both sides through here is heavily populated. Cottages, water toys everywhere. So there are a few spots where you'll see jet skis and wakeboarders and stuff. They've got like a, you know, like I said, a kilometer and a half. They get up, do their thing, and then they'll turn around and come back. But yeah, other than that, it's a slow going. We do, in a few more kilometers, get up here. We finally get into where the river really opens up. We go under Highway 416, which connects Ottawa to the 401, and that's a section where we can get up and go finally. I don't know what the marker number is for that yet. When I get there, I will write that below us. And yeah, so I'll see you when we get to the spot where we can finally crack the throttles a little bit. Going by Hearst Marina. One of like 3 places I guess you get fuel between Ottawa and Smith Falls. The other one is Manatee Marina, is back behind us, Hearst here. There might be actually a 4th and a little one here. And there's Pirates Cove, and nothing against Pirates Cove. We went in there a couple days ago. Pirates Cove channel's pretty gross. A lot of weeds, very, very shallow. We're a 30-foot express cruiser with twin Volvo Penta dual props. I draw like 38 inches of water. And, I bounced going in, turned a bunch of mud up. Once we got in and I told the guys at the gas dock that I touched the bottom, they said, yeah, it's mud, don't worry about it. I put the drives all the way up, reached in, you know, checked the props, skag, everything was good, there's no issue, just strictly was mud. But coming back out, I ran the drives up a little higher so we didn't hit, and probably drugged 500 or 600 pounds of weeds through the channel with me, and then spent the next 15 minutes forward and reverse, drives up, drives down, in the channel trying to clear all the weeds off the outdrive. So, like I say, nothing against Pirates Cove, but I would avoid them if you don't need to go in there for anything else. Nice sunset off there in the distance to wrap up tonight's video, I guess we'll call it now. It's almost 7 o'clock. We're at Burritts Rapids, tied up on the floating wall here. The book says 200 feet of wall space here with power, so we're tied up again. Of course, the lock station was closed when we got in, so somebody, I'm sure tomorrow morning around 9ish, is going to be looking for $10.35 from me. Hey, that's no problem. I got cash down below. I'm more than happy to pay it. It's slowly cooling off a little bit, but is still very, very sticky. Turned the AC on in the boat when we plugged in, and it said 87 degrees Fahrenheit because the boat's in Fahrenheit, not Celsius. So, yeah, gonna be a little warm down for there for sleeping, but I think this wraps this up. I said earlier I was going to show you when we were coming up the long reach, I was going to give a marker number of where you can get up and really go, and there's really not a whole lot of spots where you can get up and go, unfortunately. I think the longest run we had was maybe 10 or 12 kilometers tops on a 40K run. It took us about 2 hours and 25 minutes to make that 40K. When we do get up and run, I was doing, well, 57 kilometers an hour at one point in time is what I saw on the GPS. So yeah, the boat likes to run, what can I say? So I hope you enjoyed this on our little Rideau Canal adventure. I'm hoping you're finding these videos informative. If you are, please smash that like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you in the morning. Talk to you later. Thanks.